Practice today is a very complicated thing. It used to be that the hardest thing that we did day in and day out was taking care of patients, keeping up with technology, making sure that our professional skills were at the very highest level so we could deliver the care that people expected of us. That's not so much the case in today's world.
One of the things that really stresses out optometrists when they're running their own practices is the uncertainties that surround how do they manage the patient. Because ultimately all they want to do is just take really good care of patients.
Today's world is littered with a lot of distractions, whether it be the federal government, third-party insurance payers, different types of competitive pressures that didn't used to exist any longer. It's very difficult for a single practitioner or even joint owners of a practice to be able to manage all of those different things in addition to their staff, HR issues, all the federal rules and regulations.
We started Practice Compliance Solutions in response to problems we were seeing optometrists have. Joe and I were serving on the TOA, and we had numerous doctors reaching out to us dealing with compliance issues, investigations, penalties, fraud, things like that. And we thought there had to be a better way. There had to be a way we could help support our colleagues in practice.
Distractions are frequent, distractions are real. They take away from a practitioner's primary passion, and that's taking care of their patients. What does a smart practice do? They learn how to delegate. They learn how to call on other professionals to allow them to be able to achieve the dream of what they really wanted to do, and that's take care of patients.
It's really here. That's what makes PPP different. The fact that, number one, we're our colleagues, we are optometrists.
I truly believe if people are using our company the way they should, they actually sleep better at night. I really do believe that.
But all of our expertise is intertwined with each other. And it's really about, can we keep the practice safe and can we make the practice more profitable and do this all in a legal manner?
I think one of the most valuable things, besides taking all those things off my plate that they have done for me, is specific staff issue situations. Really, I feel like I'm pretty good at handling stuff, but sometimes you just go, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do in this situation? And I bet you at least once, maybe twice a year, I am calling them and saying, what do I do?
The three of us together, the three companies together, and the five of us together, Joe, Chris, BJ, John, and I, we have more experience in the industry than just about anybody else.
Well, you've got three of the best coding experts, in the country, in our company. And so you have access to every one of those people and all of their knowledge. And so I think it really gives people a lot of satisfaction and a lot of hope and a lot of peace.
What I really enjoy about Practice Performance Partners is all of the individuals involved, from Chris and John and Joe and BJ and Peter to the rest, is they take the time to understand us. They understand this isn't a job, they understand this is my life. And they make sure that the recommendations that they give are tailored to my needs, help me to achieve what I'm trying to achieve. So it's not a boilerplate answer. They're available, they're resourceful. If they're not sure, they'll tell me they're not sure, but they're gonna figure out the answer and come back to me with an answer, which I appreciate because nobody can know everything all the time.
You have a great, thriving, successful practice, but you get to focus on your family when you walk out the door and the things that you want to do that add additional value to your life. And that's what a thriving practice looks like, and that's the tools that Practice Performance Partners delivers so that you can walk out the door a happy, satisfied doctor.